This weekend is New Year's. So I got the tree boxed up. Let's not start the new year with the bedroom looking like this. My wish list project. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. This weekend is New Year's, which is just crazy that we're already at this point. But this is actually one of my favorite times of year because I love putting away the Christmas decor, and I know some people are totally going to come after me for that, but I love that feeling of cleaning up the clutter and resetting the house for the new year. It's just such a great, hopeful, dream-filled kind of time of year. So I love it. I have not been home in a week because we've been traveling around for the holidays, and so the house is a mess. My Christmas decor is still up, and there's no food in the house, and so I just need to do a total house reset, put away the Christmas decor, and sit down and figure out what 2023 will be. So let's get started. Okay, so it is a new day. Got the Christmas stuff put away in this little corners, kind of put back together. And I also did a ton of cleaning, in the kitchen. But let me show you where we're at with the Christmas decor. So I got the tree boxed up. I've got all my ornaments over here. And then I've got, the rest of the decor, which I kind of thought there'd be a lot more, but there's really not. I have this all boxed away. And then I'm going to grab a storage box at the store to put away the Christmas stuff, and then maybe some for the ornaments. We'll just see what they have. So that stuff will be put away, and then we can work on redecorating. I also really need to get groceries, like I mentioned before. So I need to get all the groceries for the new year, restock our kitchen, get the storage containers for the Christmas decor. So that way we can just really start the new year off on the right foot. I hate going to the grocery store. And I think I hate unloading the car even more than I hate going to the store. But it is all in, and now it's time to unload it, organize it, wash my veggies, get set, which I don't mind quite as much once it's inside. But yeah, I'm just going to put on some music or a podcast or something and get cleaning. Actually, I'm gonna make a coffee first because I did not have coffee this morning. So for Christmas, I got, it sounds so silly, but I've been wanting it forever. It's called the Nutter Machine, and it lets you make like non-dairy creamers, milks, things like that. And I'm so excited to try it out, but I still have creamer in the fridge and I have a whole nother bottle. So I got to run through it first, but I'm really excited to start trying out making my own non-dairy creamers. So let me know if I'm crazy or if you do this too, but I absolutely hate the stickers on like my fruit and veggies. And so I love to take them all off before they even make it to like their spot in the fridge or like on the counter. It drives me nuts. Like it just feels more processed, and so I hate it. But yeah, so I always take it off of literally everything, like every apple, every lemon, every avocado. I can't stand the stickers. While I was at the store, I got myself some flowers to kind of just replace what I had in the front entryway for Christmas, because I realized that I did the entryway in the fall, and so I had my dried florals there in the fall, and then I went straight into Christmas. So I've not had anything that's not seasonal in the entryway, and I was like, what am I gonna put there? But I think I'm gonna put these flowers, and then this is actually the centerpiece that I thrifted for our wedding. So this was my main centerpiece, and for our wedding table, I put my bouquet in there. And so I think that would be special to have in our entryway, at least for this season. Okay, I got the Christmas stuff all packed away for the most part. The only thing is I have no idea where to store my wreaths. So I actually have my fall wreath too, and I have no idea where to put them. We don't have a garage, we don't have an attic, we don't have any storage like that. So if you have any suggestions for how to best store like large wreaths, I would love that. Please let me know all of your best ideas in the comments below, because I'm really at a loss with that. I think the next thing I want to do is start some laundry and also like reset the bed for the new year. Let's go toss some laundry in. I want to take a really quick minute to thank the sponsor of this portion of today's video, Eucalypso Home. Eucalypso Home makes super soft, luxurious bedding for affordable pricing. They believe in the quality of a good sleep done sustainable. So all of their sheets and bedding are made from a sustainable, all natural, ethically made tencel and eucalyptus fibers. Their sheets are made with non-toxic materials, no chemicals, no irritants, which if you've been around the channel a while, I'm a little on the crunchy side, and so I loved this about them. But by far my favorite feature of Eucalypso's sheets has to be how cool they are. So they're cool to the touch, they're super cool to sleep in, because me and Josh are both very hot sleepers, and especially during these winter months when we have the heat on to warm the house, we get super hot at night. So having these cooling sheets have made a really big difference. Also, I'm very particular about all of my fabrics because I have very dry hands. I always have. And so I'm super picky about my blankets, like even to like curl up on the couch. Like most people think those chunky wool blankets are really soft. I can't stand them because my hands pick them and it like hurts my hands. And so I'm incredibly picky with the types of materials that I wear, and especially my bedding, because at night, don't ask me why, but like when I'm trying to sleep, that's when I'm the most sensitive to like if something is picking on my hands. These sheets absolutely do not bother my hands one bit. They're silky without being hot and without being kind of fragile. They're super durable and super comfortable. Eucalypso Home has tons of different colorways that are beautiful. We went with crisp white, which is a beautiful, crisp, clean white. It is perfect for just about any space. So if you're hosting, if you want a guest bedroom, these are perfect. But they also come in some beautiful warmer tones like beiges and a blush. Eucalypso Home has given me a discount to share with you, so feel free to use the link in my description in order to shop Eucalypso Home sheets and bedding. They really are great quality for an affordable price. Full transparency, Eucalypso Home gifted us the sheet set to try out in order to share with you, but I am very impressed with the quality, and when the time comes to do our guest bedroom in the new year, hopefully, we will be using Eucalypso bedding in there as well. So if you've been looking for a good quality, sustainable, non-toxic option for your sheets, Eucalypso Home makes a great option, and you should definitely give them a try. I will leave the link for you in the description below. And thank you again to Eucalypso Home for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I've spent the solid past 2 days cleaning, prepping, getting everything put away, ready for the new year. I think I'm gonna shower and put on my pajamas, even though it's only like 5 o'clock. And that way I can kind of be clean and like cozy, and then sit down and do the final part of my prep for the new year, which is all of my brainstorming and reflecting and goal setting and planning, which is my favorite part. So yeah, I'm gonna go shower, put on some cozy clothes, maybe make some dinner, and then we can dive into planning out our projects for the next year. Okay, I showered, I ate some dinner, and I've been sitting here brainstorming about the projects that I want to do next year and bring to the channel next year. I think I've come up with my top 3 plus a bonus one that is kind of a temporary thing. We've kind of already started it. Hint, hint, I'm sitting in it. And so I know that it will be taking place very soon in the new year. And then I have 3 that I would love to accomplish by the end of next year. One of them's pretty big though, and so I'm not sure if we're gonna get there, but I am determined. And so these are definitely my top 3. So I'll start with the bonus one. The bonus one is this temporary office space. So this is actually one of our guest bedrooms, and for the longest time, I mean, well over a year, it had kind of become my thrift room, storage room. We had all kinds of stuff in here, but it also had like leftover pieces from an office. It was just a mess and we couldn't use it. And so when we decided to invest into a computer over Black Friday in order to work on the channel and then for him to run his businesses, we decided we needed an office space. My goal is long term that office space will be downstairs where we can actually use these guest rooms, but for the time being, this makes the most sense. So we started cleaning it up and we started organizing it like an office. And so my goal for the beginning of the new year is to really just make it look nicer. So like we have some shelves and like right now it functions, but like we still have a whole mess. Like we still have all this stuff that's not sorted and we need curtains and so things like that. So yeah, definitely getting this temporary office space really well functioning and looking good is like my bonus project for the new year. But the reason why it's a bonus is, again, we've already started on it, and then two, it's temporary. So we won't be doing any like big building in here. We won't be really doing any renovations in here or designing it per se, because long term the office is moving downstairs anyway. I kind of have this vision of it coming off of the dining room and having like a kind of a formal lounge area, but where the office sits. So kind of a loungy library, put a piano in there, kind of like that kind of vibe, and a place for us to be able to set up a whole office space along a wall with lots of office storage for all of our books and everything. A place to lounge, because a lot of the time one of us is on the computer working and then the other one is kind of just in the room reading or doing something else. So ideally we'll have like a lounge area, which will work really well coming off of the dining room. And then I would love to be able to build it into the wall where the computers can kind of be tucked away when we're not using them. So that's the goal long term. That is not happening for a while, but I want to keep that in mind as we're doing this space. The first big project that I want to tackle next year that we desperately need is our master closet. So we have a very good sized master closet. It's plenty big for us. There's no complaints there. It's plenty large, but the previous owner, builder, whoever built it, really didn't build it out to take advantage of the space that's in there. So there's like one big U-shaped shelf that is just not functional. It's way too deep, it's way too high, and it's really not functional. It's wasting a lot of space. It's just really not functioning the best it can for us, and we are finding that we're kind of overflowing. But when we go and look in there, we know we don't need more storage space in there. That's like the one place in the house where we know there's enough room for us and for all of our clothes. It's just not designed well. So I don't want this glamorous, like luxury looking closet. I just want to build up the storage to where it's actually taking advantage of the height that's in that closet where we can get to it. So I'm thinking if we were to raise the hanging bars up and then be able to build out drawers or shelves under and have all the hanging storage up, it's a lot easier to reach a hanger up there than it is to try to sort through clothes or a drawer or something. You're never going to use that space up there. So having our hanging clothes be higher, I think will resolve that really easily, and we'll be able to use the floor to ceiling space that's in there. So that's the goal, is just to build it out really simple, beautiful, functional. Another project that's really not that big of a project, but it's something that we've been talking about forever and we just have not done it yet. Like we literally have all the pieces and the perfect space for it, but we just haven't done it. And that is creating a trash can pull out in our kitchen. So when we moved into the house, there was actually a trash compactor in this hole right here, and we never used it. We weren't even positive if it worked. And so we've taken it out for a long time, and we use the big opening to put our trash can there and keep it out of the way, but still present. And it's just ugly. You can see the inside, the unfinished cabinet. You can see the trash can, and it's really kind of, I mean, it's functional in the sense we can get to the trash can and it's also put away, but like we kind of have to like duck up under the cabinet anytime we want to use it because it's like tucked in there. And or you have to like pull the whole trash can out in order to use it. So it could definitely be better, and I think it will just look so much nicer once we get a pull-out trash can like bracket, because it will close off that space. It'll make the whole kitchen just look really clean and like seamless, but it'll also be so much more functional because we can actually pull the trash can out really easily and then tuck it away. And then my like wish list project. I know you have them on your list too. It's like you can see it, you can taste it, you can touch it, but it just feels so big and you really don't know if you'll ever be able to do it. My wish list project is our staircase. I feel like I've mentioned a couple of times, our staircase is like a 70s exposed carpeted staircase. I really dislike it. I don't think there's one thing that I actually like about it. It looks messy. It looks dirty. It just looks cluttered, and the worst part is that it is right there at our entrance when you walk in the door to our home. So something I would love to do that will also be so much more functional for our house is to enclose our staircase, and then obviously retread the stairs and like add risers to the back, because right now they're like floating stairs, which is dangerous. So I would love to enclose them to where you don't see straight through the stairs, but by also doing that, we could enclose under the stairs and under the landing of the second set of stairs, so that we have an additional storage area behind, and then we could build out a closet under the taller part of the stairs. So that would add so much functional storage to our home, on top of looking so clean. I have found inspiration that is identical to the layout of ours, and so I know it would work. It's just a lot of work. It would take uncovering all the stairs, taking off all of the carpet. It would take putting risers up on the stairs, which is a lot of work, retreading the stairs, and then adding drywall all around, and potentially even, I mean, really, we would probably be adding new railings as well. And then framing in a closet and a second storage unit in the back. So it would be a very large project, and also it would be very hard to live with because all of our bedrooms and bathrooms are like upstairs. We would have to do it in a way where we could still functionally use the stairs while we were renovating. And so, yeah, that one is a big one. And it's my dream project. I think it would make just the biggest difference of the way this house feels from the moment you walk in the door to the moment we use it. Like, it just would be, it's my dream project. And so I am going to do everything in my power to make it happen in 2023. So yeah, that is my dream project list. But I would love to hear what you have on your dream project list for 2023. Share it with me in the comments below, and then come find me on Pinterest, so that way we can be friends over there and like swap inspiration boards back and forth. Like, I love it. But yeah, I would love to know what is on your project list. Like, what are your have-tos, like, or in like, what is your like wish list project? Like, what is your staircase project? Let me know. Yeah. That is my 2023 planning as far as my project list. I still need to do like my personal reflection and goal setting and things like that, and some scheduling. But I think I am in a really good place for the new year as far as resetting and getting really intentional. I am going to sit down and do my reflection. I have a very specific process that I've done the past 5 years, and I actually wrote it all out last year in a blog post. And so I will definitely share the link with you in the description below, so you can follow along and do the exact same process with me. But I will not be filming it, just because that'd be really boring to watch me like journal and plan out and read and things like that. So I will definitely leave the process for you linked below, but I think I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you for coming along with me, resetting the house, going grocery shopping, and organizing all the groceries and stocking the kitchen, taking down Christmas, cleaning, and dreaming for our projects for 2023. I'm very excited. I love a good fresh new year, and so I'm just excited to kind of dive in and just really up my game on the channel here for you next year, and I hope you're excited too. If you liked this video, please subscribe so that way you do not miss out on future videos and all of the fun things that I will have planned for 2023. And I will see you next time, next year. Bye.